We're live! Hey, everybody, welcome to Father's Day, the live stream show with Mal Hall and Erik Rivera. I'm trying out a new intro.
Why I do the intros. I'm seeing why right now. What was that?
It was good. It was good. You might want to turn off the audio alerts on your computer.
Sorry, I just got a lot of audio alert that Mal Hall just went live on Father's Day.
Ah, awesome.
Why did that sound smoother than what you did?
I don't know. I do not know.
Welcome to the day for Father. What?
Oh my. Welcome to Father's Day, everybody. We debated on if we were going to have a show this week, and we decided to do it. Obviously, we're here. It's been a rough week for the entire country. It's been a rough, almost 2 weeks. It's been a rough 3 months if you include coronavirus.
Yeah, you got to really realize that we're going through a pandemic for the last 8 weeks, and now on top of that, now we're going through this. We're watching a social reform happening. It's almost like two storms are hitting us.
Yeah, it's
we talked about not doing it, but at the same time, I feel like as comedians, number one, we do have to talk about the issue at hand or the issues, and number two, we bring sort of I don't want to say a break, but sort of helping people out to sort of unplug from it, because it's a lot, especially when you're not doing your normal routine of going to work in the car, you're home and you're on your phone. It's much needed.
Yeah, for sure. And it's much needed for us as well to take a break from just watching the news and seeing everything going on. A lot of it is positive and it's change, which is needed, like you said, but it's emotionally draining. So yeah. I'm glad that we could take some time to hang out with some fans live on our Father's Day and keep a good thing going.
I feel like you have not talked to people at all today. I feel like this is the first interaction you just by listening to you talk. You sound like me when Katie's at work all day and she shows up. She's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, hold on, word to get stringing together. Thoughts.
Look at. Here's the real. The real is I got a crown put in today. I went to the dentist today, so I have a filling up here that is the numbness is starting to wear off, so I could feel it. And over here, I got a crown put in, so this feels fine actually. But I'm coming down. I also shaved my cheeks, so now I just have this American Chopper's goatee. You know what I mean?
I'm seeing you look like somebody who writes poetry or just does some kind of on the spur. You'll do plays jazz or some slam poetry just off the head.
I don't have talent like that at all.
Hey, Montenegro, thanks for tuning in. We got Matt Ritchie. He says, "What's up, guys?"
What up, Matt? Joseph
Soltero, welcome back.
What up, Joe?
And then let's see. Artists help heal the world, especially comedians. Thank you, Mikey.
I just got back from the dentist.
Yeah.
Matt, my dentist is actually in Huntington Beach, so I drove all the way to Huntington Beach and just got off the road back here. There's traffic. Traffic is back. We're in phase 3 of reopening in California, so people are out there. They're on the road. They're hitting each other with their vehicles, and kind of getting back to normal. We're trying
now, is this a a family dentist? Because to drive that much, you must love this dentist.
Yeah, we have a dentist in the family, and so his office is in Huntington Beach, and it's a better deal. So I'm driving to Huntington Beach. We got the Prius.
There you go.
60 miles to the gallon on the highway. I set the cruise control, and I got away from my family for 3 hours. It was quiet. Was in the car. It was nice.
Times are tough when you're get a crown put in, but I get a break.
Yeah, I get some time. Bro, how is it that we got the iPhone 11? It's got multiple cameras. the Samsung Galaxy is a phone that could do VR. You could hook it up to 3D glasses. But the drill at the dentist is like the first drill. Like they decided
they haven't upgraded that drill at all. It's still that.
Yeah, this is the dentist drill 1, and we're not upgrading ever. It's the drill, it's the drill bit, and like I said, the dentist is family, so he's like he's operating on my mouth with kid gloves, you know what I mean? He's making sure you don't feel anything, is everything good? Very, very nice. And but still it's like they switch the drill bit and it's like like in your mouth, and it's like, oh god. Do you feel any pain? No, but I feel this in my head. Not good.
My thoughts are shaking.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What'd you say? It's like that. But it's good to be back. How is everything in LA? You guys have a curfew up there. I'm not sure. Oh, I know Huntington Beach is in the chat. Joe's down here. We don't have a curfew in San Diego.
We do not have a curfew today. We did have curfews the last couple nights. Burbank, for some reason, Burbank's curfew was stricter than the rest of LA. So LA was like, oh, 6 o'clock, and Burbank was like, nah, 5 o'clock.
Why? Did you have riots or looting or anything?
No, they had some protests downtown, but nothing crazy. No looting, no violence. But I feel bad as my kid's a little older, so it's like, hey guys, we got to be inside, and they're like, it's still sunny. What? Yeah, the sun's still out, Dad. And I'm like, yeah, man.
And then you have to sit them down and have that talk that all parents have, which is, let's talk about equality in America, son. You're 7.
Yeah, well, he's seeing a lot of the stuff because he has an iPad, so he's seen some of the images and he had questions, which is hard. Because, dude, I don't know about you, like I've always thought, like when we first had the kids, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have to give a speech till he's like 11. Man, that'll be the birds and the bees. Wow.
At 11?
I don't know. I didn't get a birds and a bee speech. My dad.
I guess it's true what they say about Latinos. 11?
Dude, I didn't really get a speech, so I don't know at what age it's appropriate to be like, hey, buddy.
Let me tell you this. 11 is too early.
It's too early?
That's 5th grade, dude.
I thought, because like sometimes like me, look, I'll be honest with y'all, I didn't lose my virginity till I was like 19, right? We grew up in a Pentecostal Christian home. It was super religious. Abstinence was the word of the day every day. Like, you ever see the Pee Wee Herman show? Every day. Abstinence.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a birds and the bees speech. Like, I found a dirty magazine once, and then in high school, like I would hear stuff, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's what you got to do.
Right.
So for me, I was like, I listened to a lot of podcasts and stuff, and I hear like a lot of people like, oh, I lost my virginity when I was 13, 14. So I was like, I guess 11 would be the age to start. Hey, man, things are gonna start happening.
I mean, I guess Matt says it's not too early. Matt, when did you give your son the birds and the bees talk? His son is like, he has a dude is his son. He doesn't have a kid anymore. His kid's a dude.
My kid's 7.
No, I'm talking about Matt's kid, because he says 11 is not too early. I'm wondering when he gave the talk, because that seems too early to me. When I was in 5th grade, I mean, when I was in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and like beginning junior college, like sex was not on the table. That was not an option for me, so I didn't need the talk.
Yeah, but see, you're just saying
like that was not going to be a possibility in my day.
Don't you want to be the person to break it to your kid instead of him finding it on this? Like, what? Because they could see everything.
Well, that's the thing. You said he has his own iPad already. It's
there's parental controls on that. Like,
okay.
But I'm just saying, like, we can't control everything they do or see, because at some point, some little kid's like, "Hey, look at this, Kalino," and all of a sudden, that innocence is gone.
Right.
It's everything. Like, you could, dude. I remember, like, I'm not trying to do that hecky bit. JC Penney catalog, but if you found a Dirty Mag or Fredericks of Hollywood, like that was you were like, oh, dude. Like the most I had was when I was a teenager. My dad got the illegal cable box, and I would see like a boob, like the most I saw. But now with the phone, you just anything and everything, things you didn't even know existed. Boom.
Right.
What?
Yeah. I mean, do you think I mean, obviously I don't know. Kalino just turned 1, but it's like, I kind of feel like let him know. I think my strategy, and this is as a dumb dad of a 1-year-old, I don't know anything, and I'm letting you guys know that, but this is my theory, is that I will let him know that he could ask me anything, and just wait for him to ask and then have the talk. And have a cool enough relationship where he doesn't feel uncomfortable about asking, and then have the conversation. Or if I think something's going on, then I'll, but I don't want to jump the gun, man. Hey, this is what it is. And he's 11, he's, 5th grade?
Wait, hold on. Because now somebody said junior high is when I had to talk because of stuff the friends were telling me.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's good right there. Because he's going to bring up questions like, he's going to bring up,
what? Just, I don't know if they still had that store, but that was the magazine.
The lingerie store. But like, once he comes home and says, oh, so-and-so said this, then I know, okay, we need to have this conversation. But before that, let him, believe Santa's real and do all the kid stuff.
Let's talk about the different levels of the conversation. I'm not saying I'm going to like.
Wow, Mikey, 12.
I'm not saying at 11, I'm going to, all right, kid, here's the banana, here's the texture, put it on. But I'm going to start dropping the foundation of, hey, man, this is how babies are made. Because even now they ask, like, wait, I was in your tummy? And I'm like, yeah, just talking to my wife. And, well, how did I get out? And it's like, we went to the hospital. Doctor got you out. Okay.
Have you ever had a really big poop?
Yeah. So, you start dropping that little foundation so that when it does come time for that big birds and the bees talk, they're like, all right, man, there's a penis, there's vagina, this one, then it's an easier talk to have than, all right, man, we're gonna start at square one. Hold up.
Yeah. So I don't I don't know. I had older cousins that talked to me. Yep. That's definitely one way to learn. I learned from some older cousins.
All the people laughing about your poop thing, I don't think that's the way to go to tell your kid how babies are made.
Dude, people, I mean, come on. That's an easier way for them to understand than the actual way that it happens.
Yeah. You mentioned something now, and I do want to talk about it, but this past week.
Yeah.
First birthday.
I made it 1 year. The kid's alive, everybody. He's alive. Let me see if I can pull up some photos.
Dude, how do you feel? Because just a year ago, he just got here.
Yeah. I mean, I feel good. I feel similar. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel similar now than I felt when I had him, which everybody said, what's that? Did you feel like a change happened immediately when it came out? And I didn't feel it immediately. I don't know that feeling hit me over time of like waking up every day and then you go, whoa, he lives here.
Right.
Like,
pay rent.
Yeah. So I didn't have like oh my God, he's won. Like, this is crazy moment. We had a bottle of champagne. We had a bottle of Veuve, to be specific. We drink Orange Label over here for big events, but I'm just saying that's what it is.
But dude, me and Katie have always had that kind of like that's what it should be. Like the year birthday should not. They don't know. Like it shouldn't really be for them. But we do go and make this big deal about it. It should be, hey, here's a drink. Cheers. We made it.
We didn't buy him a gift.
No.
No, he doesn't need a gift, man.
What is that? That looks like a sack of gifts.
So we had a socially distanced birthday party at my at Carlene's sister's house. She has a huge backyard, as you can see here, nice backyard, and so we spaced out, and the family gave him gifts, and yeah, we had a little party. Let me see if I could. We did not do a smash cake.
What happened?
So Carlene made cupcakes, and she wanted to give Kalino like a healthy. She's one of like she's a very yeah, exactly. I offered to make a cake
on his first birthday.
Yeah.
Why?
That's just that's what she wanted to do, man. And who am I to tell her what to do on Kalino's first birthday? She pushed him out. I did not. So she wanted to make the healthy cake. I said go for it. So she made cupcakes instead because the cake didn't work out. And then the kid just like he crushed the cupcakes, and he got frosting on his face. But yeah, that was it. That was one, man. This is what it is. And in 2020, we were here. I'll show you this picture. Last one. Yeah, why does it keep doing this?
But that's the way to do it. Like, dude, honestly, like throwing a first birthday party is always like you do it, and then later on you just like, we could have green screened it into like, why did we go all out?
Everybody's distance. This is like how small the party was.
Oh wow.
But everybody sort of spaced out. We had a couple of beers, and Kalino got to run around the dog. It's a pretty good time.
Nice.
But I wanted to have a first birthday, like, because it's for the parents, right? We made it 1 year. I wanted to celebrate with my friends who are parents, or and have like buy a keg. That's like my go-to. Get a keg, and then we get a taco truck and find a park, and like we party.
Yeah.
And then okay, we'll sing for him. He could smash his cake, but also could I have another beer?
Right.
And instead it turned out being Instead, it was just like our family, it was super nice, our family, and then we came back and we had the like bottle of champagne. It was nice.
Nice, but
2020.
So, I'm not saying you had
just a little bit.
You look a little bit like I'm not saying you have a major freak out or meltdown, like oh my god he's won, but there is a sense of like wow this dude, little dude, like even like I've told you before, like. We'll FaceTime and stuff, and he comes on the FaceTime. I'm like, dang, dude, a year, they changed so much.
Yeah, that's for sure. I definitely, and I don't know if you had this moment when Julian turned 1, because I have to imagine it's different. And some of the people in the chat, you guys have multiple kids. It has to be different with the first kid to the second kid. Well, everything matters on the first kid.
Here's Julian at 1.
Wow.
Not at 1. This is when he was first born. This is why I say you have the freak out, because you're like, look how Lily is.
Look how young you look.
Dude, I look at that guy. That guy right there was
hope.
It was going places. Right? So it's even trippier now, like looking at that picture, like I could hold him.
Right.
And now he's a 7-year-old dude. And I've told you this before I showed the first birthday. But it's gonna really trip you out one day when you're just sitting on the couch and you hear man stream going into the toilet. Like there are times we are sitting on the couch and all of a sudden we just hear it's no longer pee-pee, it's piss. Just and me and Katie look at each other like, who's back there? And it's Julian. He's 7 and he's just like, what's up, guys? And we're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So here was his first birthday, and like Katie, you know Katie, like she decorates the cookies and she wants every little minute detail to be perfect. So here she is. This was his first birthday, right? Like she went all out. She made it like a mustache theme. Like we made cake pops. She bought and like cut out like dude. She bought foam boards. She bought the little glass bottles back there. She bought them on Etsy. She put the label on them. She put
zoom in on the thing so we can see it.
Hold on. How do you zoom in?
Just like this on your mouse pad. It should. No.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Okay.
Do command plus plus plus. There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, like see right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Milk bottles. She bought these little signs. She made like the cupcakes, and she put the little things in them. Like she went all out, dude. Right.
And for Maddie's, for hit command 0.
Right. Like look at that. Charming cake pops. Like, dude, we still have, look, that's the smash cake, by the way. That was the smash cake. It was full of sugar. No, there was no healthy there.
Kalino's cupcakes were made out of, I think, bananas and avocado, and I think the sweetness came from the bananas. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. I'm just, dude, she made those molds out of chocolate. And there he is, little man, a year old.
I appreciate it.
A year old, man.
What did you do?
What did I do? Dude, I got all those people there.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, you mean, what did I do? Right? And then we've got Maddie. Hold on. Let me show you how we
compare and contrast.
Yeah. So for his first birthday, we got him a cupcake and that toy.
Wait, I went to, whose birthday did I go to? Oh, it wasn't a first birthday. When at the little kids jamboree type thing.
That was Julian's 4th birthday.
Okay.
4th or 5th. Yeah, it was one of those. So so Maddie got the short end of the stick. We bought him a cupcake at Susie Cakes, which he smashed. By the way, Julian smashed cake, cried, did not want to get his hands dirty, did not like the attention on him. That's the difference between the two kids. Maddox just punched that cupcake and ate it all and just went but that birthday you went to was Julian's like 4th birthday, and Katie was pregnant at the time with Maddox.
Right.
And same thing. She wanted to go all out on the birthday. Oh my God, this is my vision. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna cut this out. Dude, she's like pregnant, and I'm like, there's no way with work and you doing it. Like it's too much.
Right.
We spent the money. It was overly expensive, but it was one of those things where after it was done, I was like, it was kind of worth it. I didn't have to see you have any meltdowns.
Right.
We didn't have any mess at the house. It was just boom, boom, cake. All right, we're going to load your car with the gifts. Cool. Done. But yeah, Maddox has not, dude, Maddox, and I feel bad now because, and this is the conversation I want to have with you because you just did the social distancing first birthday. This was the first. This was going to be the year Maddox had his first like real birthday party because he's at preschool. He's got friends, and we're like, all right, this is the year. We're gonna do a birthday party, and I'm looking up bounce houses. I'm gonna have a bubble guy come, maybe some guy to do balloon animals, and then lockdown. So,
damn,
his fourth birthday is gonna be
next year. He'll be 4.
June,
this year,
June 20th.
Oh, he's June baby. Heck yeah, June babies. So his 5th birthday will turn up then.
Yeah, that's I'm hoping.
It's a pretty wild. It is crazy to see, like, I have Google Photos, so I scroll back and I see all the pictures of when he was tiny and could, fit in my arms, and now the dude is like trying to walk. He has an attitude when you pick him up from a nap. He's like,
Yeah.
Let me see if I could show you guys some photos here.
Julian, by the way, has not had a birthday party in the last 2 or 3 years.
Why?
Again, the difference between the kids, like Maddox wants a birthday party. I want my friends, cupcakes, but like
he's aware.
Julian, we give him the option. We're like, hey man, do you want a birthday party? Because we've offered, like, yo, do you want a birthday party, or you want to go to Disneyland, or you want to go to Legoland, or you want to go to Universal City? It's going to be, if you figure like the money you're going to spend, it's going to be about the same.
You give him experience or hang out and be social.
Yeah, we give him the choice, and yeah, he's very to himself kind of thing. It's so funny. Like, I'll see his friends like Julian, and they like try to hug him, and he's like,
it's like, no, thank you.
Personal space. Yeah.
Let me see if I can share this. This is a. Here.
Dude,
Look at that.
Look how little he was. Wow.
This is Uncle Erik. And
I look young there too. What happened to me in the last couple weeks?
One year ago. Oops. Let me see. And then let me see if I could zoom out here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there. And then we got...
Dude, look how tiny he was, man. There's Katie holding him. Dude, he was a little guy. Look at that. Dude, look how young you are in that picture.
It's pre-beard.
Dude, you look like you're about to drop an R&B album. That looks like the cover to your single, My Baby. Look at that. Who is that guy?
That's pre-beard. Now look at all this. The beard actually does make me look a little bit more mature.
Dude, you look how young, and look at that guy.
1 year.
Dude, you got to get rid of the beard.
I got grays in here.
Dude, you got to get rid of the beard, man. Come on. Look at that guy right there. That was my friend Mal.
Let's see. There's so many like. Oh, don't mind those. The naked pics.
I think every parent has to have a naked pic. We talked about this.
Yeah, I know, but they don't broadcast it on Facebook. This is like when we used to be able to go out to places.
Yeah.
We take Kalino out to dinner. Oh, does it not play? Oh, there it goes.
Look at that little guy.
This little fat little nugget.
Yeah. And now
so do you find that you've taken more pictures of Julian the first year or of Maddox?
I think I want to say it's about the same. I think I always joke, like, you know, we see our single guy friends, and like if you touch their phone, oh dude, like all I get on my phone, if you're going through my pictures, it's just pictures of the kids. Like it's legit just
yeah, dude.
Look, kids. That's all my phone is at this point. Like, just it's become a photo album. Like, you remember when you were little and your mom would have like a giant photo album? Like, that's all my phone is.
Yeah.
It's just pictures of them. Look at that. Boom. More. That's it.
Yeah, I think that might be the indicator on how stoked you are to be a parent, is like how many pictures of your kids you have in your phone. Because I've interacted with other dads, and I'm like if it comes up in conversation that, you know, we're both dads, I immediately go to, oh, that's what my kid looks like. What does yours look like? And they're just like, if it takes them longer than it, yeah.
Dude, isn't that uncomfortable when you're standing there like, hold on, let me
yeah.
hold on. I know I got one here.
Right.
You're like, dude, it should be right there.
It should be quick. It should be pretty quick and easy. But maybe that's the thing. Like, as the kids get older, you're less into the stuff that they do. Because for me now, I know it's like everything is like, this is the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm a camera guy, so it's like, let me see. I bet my camera is an arm's distance. No, it's over there on the table. But it's like,
even at 7, I still take pictures of Julian. Like, Maddox gets more pictures now because he's so little and he still does stuff. But Julian still gets pictures because, you know, during the quarantine, we're trying to do new stuff. Like you're not gonna be able to see it because it's small, but like he was flying a kite there a couple days ago.
Oh, nice!
It was so windy. We got a kite and we in an empty parking lot, and we flew a kite, and it was cool. And I was like, dude, you're flying a kite. Picture, bang.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. After 2 minutes, they're like, all right, now what?
Are there any apps on this kite?
Yeah.
Or
what else does it do? Dude, it's in the air. It's defying gravity.
Yeah, I feel like the transformation that I have definitely felt is that like maybe the day before he turned 1, he was a baby. And like now, like the day after he turned 1, when he woke up, I felt like I had a little kid at the house. That I feel like that transformation happened, even though I know it didn't. He's still a baby. Like, I change his diaper, like but he just feels like a kid because he's trying to do like people stuff.
Well, here's always the telltale sign. The pooping. Does it still have that sweet smell, or? I think once you get that change, where
we haven't had a sweet poop in months. This dude takes shits. That's what he does.
Do you remember?
It is bad.
You remember in the beginning? It was like little yellow mustard seed. Look at little poopy.
Even when he would have a blowout as an infant, and it was just the yellow stuff, it's like, all right, it's messy, it's everywhere, but it doesn't smell. Yeah. This dude, like the other day, I was like, God, like I was downwind, and I was like, oh, did he fart? And then it lingered for like a while, and I was like, no, he probably has a load in there. And if you're a parent, you've definitely changed this diaper where you go change it, and it's one tiny little pebble like this, but it has the scent intensity of like a full dump. It's like,
dude, landfill. Have you ever, I'm sorry we're going to poop talk, everybody, but you ever get to the diaper and it's like a solid log and you're like, how did you push this out?
Yes.
How did this?
Dude, my man does not have all of his like diapers are solid BMs, dude. They all come out as turds where I just drop them in the toilet. Like, it's real. The kid
the struggle is real.
Like, it's yes. So this is when like I started to feel like, oh man, he is transitioning from being a baby to trying to be a little kid, is when stuff like this happens. And you've seen this video, but I don't know if people in here have.
Dude, look at the look on his face. Like, dude, it's a whole new ball game for him. It is, I can now reach a new level of stuff.
Yeah, he is. It's wild. And like this night, he was supposed to be going to bed, and instead he was just walking around, and he was so happy that he was accomplishing like this little thing that he was walking across the room and back and across the room and back. And I was like, I have to get my camera and capture this. Like, he was so proud of himself. But I'm like, dude, this little baby is trying to become like a little kid. And there he goes,
Dude, yeah, dude, it's so funny because you have the baby and it's always, you're always excited for the next step. But then when the next step shows up, you're like, wait a second. Like, I can't wait for him to walk. And then he starts walking, and then he can like reach stuff up on your desk, and you're like, ugh.
Nice segue, Eric. Check this out. This is literally from yesterday. This is what I deal with now. This is what I deal with now. Just for some context, since we're social distance and Carolina's working from home, she works at the desk, I work at the dining room table. So Kalina was playing under the table near my feet, and I was like, I could hear him, I know where he was at, and then all of a sudden it was quiet, and as a parent, when it's quiet, something's going on. So I looked down, and this is what I saw.
Yeah, see, now when they can look up, then you know you're in trouble. They're like, hold on, how do I get that? Wait, what is that? Is that
he got in the flour? I have a little.
You just like that.
I have a container that has flour that I use to like dust the cooking surface, or like if I'm making a quick roux, like a gravy or something. It's a small thing. And he figured out how to take the lid off of this Tupperware. And when I looked down there, he had the lid in one hand, a hand of flour in the other hand. And I go, what are you doing? And then he holds out the lid like he's giving it to me.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Here, Dad. And you can't even be mad. Look at him. You want to be mad, but you can't.
Yeah.
Because they're like, it's so crazy. Like you want to be mad because he made a mess, but he's legit learning.
Look at him. He's over it.
He's exploring and he's learning. He's like, what is this? Oh, this is the texture. Like he's learning these things.
It's like, go ahead and clean that, Dad.
I'm done, Dad. It's all you.
I'll be over here thinking about what else I'm going to get into.
Look how happy he is. Mikey said flower power.
What did you say? Flower power? Hilarious.
Dude, there's nothing more terrifying than you hear them and then all of a sudden you hear nothing. You're like, wait a second.
What happened?
So like Katie has an office set up, and then like I'm like you, I work out on the dining room or in the living room, and sometimes like I'm doing stuff, and the kids have a playroom. We're lucky enough that we have another room where we can put their toys, and I'll hear them back there, and then all of a sudden, like I'll hear a minute stretch of nothing. I'm like, oh, that can't be good. Hold up.
You go in there, the kid is climbing the wall, the other one is like.
And so, yeah, and sometimes it's, well, we just thought we would just try to build this thing and climb on it. And like, no, this is an awful idea.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's like, I talked to a guy the other day, his wife is expecting twins. And I think that has to be awesome. That has to be awesome to first time having baby. Twins at the gate. That to me is the ideal situation. Right. And it sounds crazy to say because, going through it, like when you're going through one, you're like, oh my God, this is so stressful. But could you imagine like going through that for the first time with two babies and then also you're done at the same time? It's like when you stagger the kids, it's like you have one, then you get past the really, really hard stage and then you're like, let's do it again. We're stupid.
So we've got the two. We're done. We're done at the two.
Right.
You have the one, and like they start getting older. Like I don't think you've had it yet. I don't think you've hit that point yet. But there will come a point when he starts on his own. Like, oh, I got it. That Carlene, it's gonna be her. She's gonna start with, oh my God, he's not a baby no more, and tears, because that's how Katie got me. Tears. I'm not a. Don't you remember when he was a baby? And you're like, oh, let's get rid of the stuff. And then she starts smelling the stuff. And what do we have? The baby. And then you start thinking like, oh, you forget too, because babies aren't so bad. And then you have the baby. And it's sort of like once they're out of diapers, once they're eating solid food, once they're doing all that, you're out of the fire. But for some reason, we run back into that burning house to like, let's do it again. But I will say, now that Maddox is out of it, like we went through it with him, he's at, like, I'm happy I've got the two because they can play together. And like, my sister weren't close. Like you have siblings, so you know that feeling of having siblings. Like, and then anytime I watch like shows or movies where like brothers and sisters, I always got your back, bro. I'm always like, oh, yeah. Does my sister got my back? So I like that they have that going for them. But yeah, I'm not falling for that trick again.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, I think I don't know. We haven't had that conversation, and I'm not going to have that conversation right now.
Dude, I thought we were going to have that conversation when Kalino showed up, because we went down there and that picture you showed, she just said, I'm like, nope, not falling for this again.
Yeah. Don't even think about it, lady. Don't even think about it.
I'm shocked you caught me smiling with Kalino, because I'm pretty sure I tried to frown the whole time.
This is a setup.
Yeah.
My mom is doing it already. Like when she watches Kalino, she'll play with them and then say stupid stuff like, oh, when am I going to get a sibling? Like talking out loud so we could hear it. It's like, when are you just going to chill and be happy with one grandbaby? How about that? Mom?
Now, do you go back and do Kalina with her? She goes, when am I going to get a little brother? Shut up, Grandma.
No.
Mind your business.
No, because I'm a good son and I appreciate the free help.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're stoked. Like we've been having a good time. I just think that it's like the hardest thing that I've ever done.
Right.
Besides stand up, it's the hardest thing that I've ever done, but it's like super just rewarding. Like every day this kid wakes up way earlier than I want to get up, and Carlene gets up to get him up. I'm gonna be honest, I don't wake up, and then Carlene wakes me up after he's been up for a while, and that is still way earlier than I would like to be up, and I'm pissed. And when I get up, the kid is smiling and pointing at me, and I'm like, I'm in it, dude. I'm in it. But
Yeah.
I have no choice but to have a good day, because you have to have a good day for your kids. Otherwise, you have angry, just kind of shitty kids, I think.
Yeah. Dude, I used to say that all the time. Like, Julian was always a good kid. Like, when he woke up, he'd be smiling. Same thing with Maddox. You met Maddox where he's just always smiling.
Yeah.
You get up and you look, oh, why are you up so early? Then you walk in there like, Daddy! And you're like,
yeah.
Son of a... Oh,
yeah. You have to reassess. Yeah. Center yourself, get your coffee, and then ease in.
Yeah.
Ease in. But yeah, this was fun. Wow, we did 40 minutes. That's pretty crazy. This has been fun. A new element that you guys that we've added to the show, and we want it to be like, today was fun because we got to go through our personal pictures, and I personally enjoy the sharing. It's pretty nice. It's where a lot of my comedy comes from, and I know Erik's comedy comes from that as well, just a true story. So it's really nice to like look back on the time and get the creative juices flowing, but also just reminisce. And we love you guys in the comments. We love having the interactive show, so we've added another feature. If you guys have a question that you think would be a good topic for the show, or again, photos or videos of your kids that are just hilarious little things that you want to share with us, twoofakindtour@gmail.com is the email address. And we just added today, boom, phone number. So you guys could leave us a voicemail, which is like with a question or a story, and we could feature it on the show, or text us a question, and it goes straight to both of our phones, and we answer you directly. And that's the number right there, 323-380-0205.
And again, if you email us stuff, boom, twoofakindtour@gmail.com. And we would love to feature you guys. We do appreciate you guys joining us. We see some people keep coming back every week and joining the chat and joining the comments. So we appreciate you guys being there. We want you to be part of the show.
Yeah. And I mean, there are parents. There's definitely parents here in the chat, because we can tell by your comments. And I know some of you guys. If you have a dad in your life or a mom in your life, any parent in your life that you think would enjoy this kind of show and conversation, please share the stream with them. And that's it. I guess you don't have to be a parent. I think this would be fun to watch with no kids.
Yeah, you get to hear poop talk.
Yeah, poop talk.
That should be a section. Poop talk.
You could use this as a form of birth control. You're like, ugh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
This is like your weekly reminder.
Yeah, you can live through us. And by the way, get ready for that. They hit an age where they go potty, poop, and then they leave it there for you. So you get a nice little surprise.
A little present.
Open the toilet, it's like, hey man, what's up? And you're like, oh.
A nice little doo-doo present.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Wherever you are, hopefully you guys are safe. Be careful, and we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, everybody, stay safe. We love you. We'll see you next week.